Just last year, Chicago police reported more than 450 homicides, most of them gun-related. But those who oppose the ban say this rate calls for a need for greater education and owner responsibility, not restriction. Well, locals are helping to plant thoughts of gardening in the minds of children. One organization is giving away the tools to help beautify the city. The official Chinatown is still bustling after a long day, but another area around Broadway and Argyle is also hosting its own New Year's celebration less than a week later. The creators of PleaseRobMe.com aren't suggesting you cancel your Twitter account anytime soon. The site was developed as an experiment on privacy in social media. Willie Williams hates guns, and for good reason. His 17-year-old son was gunned down 4 years ago after leaving a movie theater.
Unfortunately, got into an altercation with some young men. He tried to walk away, they shot him. You can't really cope with that, when a loved one is taken from you. It's just unbelievable.
Will was named for his dad. Just 2 weeks before he died, he signed on for a basketball scholarship with Arizona State.
The only people I feel that should have guns are the, law enforcement, the Army, the Navy, not people on the street that's out to rob and hurt people.
Williams firmly believes Chicago's gun ban saves lives, and so do many special interest groups.
In the city of Chicago, this law has allowed for 12,000 illegal guns to be recovered on almost an annual basis in the city of Chicago.
Just last year, Chicago police reported over 450 homicides, most of them gun-related. But those who oppose the ban say that rate calls for a need for greater education and owner responsibility, not restriction.
It's a God-given right that everyone should be able to live in relative peace and comfort, and knowing that their well-being, their physical well-being is safeguarded, whether it be through law enforcement or through their own means.
For Williams, there isn't much peace now, especially because whoever killed his son is still free.
Turn yourself in, you know what you've done. And I'll just put it in God's hand.
And in the meantime, Chicago's gun ban is in the hands of the Supreme Court. Brooke Bowen, Northwestern News Network. Catherine Janicek, like many tech-savvy people, carries her smartphone with her everywhere. On it, she updates posts to her Facebook and Twitter accounts, and one of the newest social media sites allows her to post her location at any given time.
I try to use it specifically for promoting my show, trying to find guests. I'll use it like I went on vacation over Christmas Eve and then New Year's to cities that I hadn't been yet. So I quickly Twittered like New Year's. I said, hey, I'm in Dallas, looking for the best rib joint in Dallas.
But a new website called PleaseRobMe.com shows when people post status updates that say they're not home. This may sound scary, but social media experts say that's the point. A point Janicek takes seriously.
Restaurants, bars, I only do it when I'm with other people. And it's something, it's a conscious effort that I never really thought I was doing.
The creators of PleaseRobMe.com aren't suggesting you cancel your Twitter account anytime soon. The site was developed as an experiment on privacy in social media.
They gave it a name, they branded it, but essentially, like I said, they pulled that Twitter feed so anybody could get that information by searching Twitter. It was essentially an experiment done by these students, like I said, about privacy online.
I live in a secure building, but a lot of people don't. And if you're telling people when you're home and when you're not, I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, that's common sense. I don't think that people need to be told, or the police need to have alerts, et cetera, with all this new social media to tell women whether or not, to use it and how to use it. That's common sense.
It may be common sense, but a reminder never hurts when it comes to staying safe. To beat the winter blues, Pat Bowers came to the garden show at Navy Pier. She looks forward to spring because every year she volunteers at suburban elementary schools to teach children how to garden.
The third graders that we teach really get something out of it and learn to have their own gardens at their own home, and they really appreciate it.
And Pat Bowers appreciates sharing her passion with the children.
The kids get a chance to share and understand where and how hard it is to get vegetables to fruition, from seed to plant to fruit, and they really enjoy the fact that they share it with their own families.
We find that many of the kids have no idea where food or any of that comes from, and after they try their hand at a little bit of gardening, it makes them gardeners for life.
Well, locals are planting thoughts of gardening in the minds of children. One organization is giving away the tools to help beautify the city.
We decided we would pick one seed that community gardeners and other recreational gardeners would grow in their own spaces throughout the year, and it would be this unifying symbol.
One Seed Chicago is in its 3rd year. People can vote for the Flower of the Year, which will be announced next month. Everyone who votes receives a free package of the winning seeds. Bauer supports this mission.
It helps the environment, it helps the community to get together to better understand each other for the common good, and I believe in it wholeheartedly.
Ben Helphand says gardening has many benefits. It encourages better nutrition, more physical activity, and greater community involvement. Brooke Bowen, Northwestern News Network.